Giants made some moves, and they're not the only team. So this is an interesting one here, too. So the New England Patriots, they just spent a bag. Boy, they just came out some bread for Stefon Diggs. They signed him to a 4-year, $69 million deal. Mind you, Stefon Diggs is coming off an injury. So immediately when I seen this, I said, what the hell is wrong with the Patriots? To me, it seemed like they were saying, hey, we got the money. We're going to spend it when we're going to take this player just so you can't have him, because that's a win-now move, signing Stefon Diggs for that much money. But I just don't have faith that he's going to make that much of an impact for that long, 4 years, especially coming off the injury like he's doing. So weird move to me for the New England Patriots. What do you think about that?
Just like you said, it is a win now move. So granted, you may not think the Patriots are not in win now mode, they're in rebuild mode, but maybe with the hiring of Mike Vrabel, they're in win now mode. They're saying, how can we get the best and have the best results this season? We have our young quarterback in Drake May, who had a promising rookie season, and now we're going to invest in him by getting him a proven weapon.
Okay, I am mad at that. See, that aspect of it is nice, because obviously Patriots struggled. They didn't really have many offensive pieces to help out Drake May. So that aspect of it is nice. We get to finally see him in action with a solid wide receiver. Now, the thing I know you have the money. This is where I'm stuck, because I know you have the money for the Patriots and you can pay for whatever talent you want to get there. But I just think it could have been somebody else. I think it was better talent out there that you possibly would have been able to get, or you could have just held on to the money and wait for next season. Wait for next season to find another weapon. It's going to be somebody that's unhappy during the regular season, how it always is. Come week 6, week 7, they're going to be crying about wanting to leave their hometown. And then that's when you drop the bread or you drop a trade, get rid of some draft picks, whatever, and you have the cap space to attain that big contract. So that's kind of where my mind goes in terms of spending all that money on one player and a guy who's, realistically speaking, on the back end of his career. Still effective, but on the back end of his career.
I think it's a little bit too early to say that for Stefon Diggs. I'm not gonna lie. Granted, he did run into some injuries. He's been bouncing around a little bit trying to find the best fit for him. But I still think he's a great player. I still think he has a lot to contribute to any team he's on.
For sure, a great player.
Yeah.
I mean, he's for sure a great player, but he's 31. In NFL years, that's old, bro. Like, come on, man. Let's be honest. NFL years, your exit, you standing right at the front door getting ready to leave, bro. 31 years old, at any position other than quarterback, to me, you're on the back end of your career. You can still be good. You can still be a vet, but that's exactly what you are, a vet. You're not worth $69 million for 4 years. Bro's 31 right now. So he's 30. Let's do it. He's 31 right now. 4 years from now, he'll be 35, bro. He's retiring with the Patriots pretty much. He solidified he's not going to ever be an NFL champion. And he said, I'm going to just go out with the bat, which is cool. But for the Patriots, I don't want to, if I'm trying to win now, I don't want a guy who's 34, 35, and I guess you maybe could say now injury prone as my start receiver.
Well, I mean, I feel like that experience that he has is invaluable. So his job as the vet is to bring along that young quarterback, bring along that young wide receiver room, that whoever they decide to draft, whoever they decide to pair with him. So I could really say if they have the money, they felt like that experience and that role on the team was invaluable.
Okay. Well, we're going to see how it works out, man. And obviously it's still early because, it's, barely the offseason yet. Free agency just started to kick off, so that's why we've seen a bunch of different things happening.